Welcome to the end of this season of blood, debts, and treason. Will they rise to a win or descend into sin? As No Rolls Bard plays Blood on the Clocktower. I'm Tom, and I'm joined by Sullivan.
Hello.
Dom.
Hello.
John.
Hello.
Laurie.
Hello.
Stephen.
Hello.
Chris.
Hello.
Holly.
Hello.
Tilly.
Hello.
Blair.
Hello.
Ken.
Hello.
And the hirsute host in Pursuit of Ghosts. This storyteller's a gory fella, Ben. However, Daddy Ben will not be storytelling this game. Stephen, come join me in the storyteller's chair. Daddy Ben, descend into the town square.
Don't worry, I'll be gentle.
Let's crash out.
Oh my god! I nominate Ben.
This game will be run by the horrorologist whose hands made the clock tower. Start grieving the dead, eh? It's Stephen Medway. So, Stephen, before we go around the town square and talk about which player has what role and how that role works, is there anything you want to say about this particular script?
Yeah, it's a nightmare. I think there's a lot of crazy new characters on it, and I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to happen. We've got Banshee on the script, we've got Yagababble on the script, we've got a lot of Typhon on the script. I think Zealot's on the script as well. This is an anything can happen script. We might end up with we might end up with a fantastic finish to the series. We might end up with a dud. I have no idea.
With that in mind, let's start with Sullivan, our first townsfolk, the clockmaker.
The clockmaker reads, you start knowing how many steps from the demon to its nearest minion. So if the demon is sitting next to the minion, that's 1 step. If the demon is 4 players away, that's 4 steps. If Sullivan can do what he does best, which is get a point across and just stick to that and hammer it home, this might be a good win.
Next, we have our first of 3 minions. Dom is the Harpy.
The Harpy reads, each night choose 2 players. Tomorrow, the first player is mad that the second player is evil, or both might die. What this means is that each night the Harpy will wake and literally choose 2 players. The following day, the first player needs to do what they can to convince the group that that second player is actually evil. They can do this however they wish. If they don't do this, or if they don't do it convincingly, one or both of these players may die.
Now we have John, this game's demon, the Lord of Typhon.
Lord of Typhon. Each night, choose a player. They die. Evil characters are in a line, and you are in the middle. Adds a minion, and there can be any number of outsiders in the game as well with Lord of Typhon. Basically what it means is all of the evil players are sitting in a line. They're all sitting next to each other, and the demon is in the middle, kind of like the king of the castle. From my perspective, John's game is a game about confidence versus overconfidence, because evil does have a significant advantage with having that extra minion in play.
Speaking of minions, our second minion of 3, Laurie is the Goblin.
And the Goblin reads, if you publicly claim to be the Goblin when nominated, and are executed that day, your team wins. What this usually means is when the Goblin is nominated, the Goblin will say something like, I'm the Goblin, I claim to be the Goblin, something to grab the storyteller's attention, and the storyteller will confirm to the group and say, this player has claimed to be the Goblin. If the players knowingly vote and execute that player, They have executed the goblin, evil wins. So the good team gets a bit of pre-warning. And Laurie, what can I say? This is pretty much the perfect character for Laurie. Everyone is going to be scared out of their wits because Laurie is going to let them know in no uncertain terms that he's the goblin. I have no doubt.
And our third of 3 minions, and his first time in the town square, Ben is the widow.
The widow reads, on your first night, look at the grimoire and choose a player. They are poisoned. One good player knows a widow is in play. The widow is a fascinating character. You get to know every player's character, and you get to poison one player for the entire game, or at least until you die. Ben, I think, will be in his element, having the grimoire in his head, and instead of watching everybody interact, he actually gets to insert targeted misinformation for players and take a part in what he usually only observes. So I think Ben is going to be a beast in this game.
Another townsfolk now, Chris the Virgin.
The Virgin reads, the first time you are nominated, if the nominator is a townsfolk, they are executed immediately. Virgin, you would have seen previously, it's fairly simple. If you're nominated by a townsfolk, that player dies. This confirms who you are, and most of the time it confirms who the other player is. Chris is a very smart player, is a very savvy player. My guess is that he'll be proactive and find exactly the person that he wants to nominate him, and the rest will be history.
Holly next, our Shugenja.
And the Shugenja reads, you start knowing if your closest evil player is clockwise or anti-clockwise. If equidistant, this info is arbitrary. Shugenja is fairly simple. You know on the first night, either to your left or to your right, which is the closest sitting evil player. Holly's another very subtle player. My guess is that she will use this information behind the scenes to form an alliance with other players.
Tilly is our general.
And the general reads, each night you learn which alignment the storyteller believes is winning, good, evil, or neither. The general is a character that's very much up to the storyteller's judgment. It relies on the storyteller being honest about which team they think is winning. In this game, Tilly, as the general, I will probably give Tilly a thumbs down just due to the extra minion, but we'll have to see and wait who Ben poisons. That could have a big impact on which way the game swings.
Blair is our flower girl.
The flower girl reads, each night you learn if a demon voted today. This means that you can narrow down over several days who the demon is, or who the demon isn't, which is just as useful. Again, it depends on who Ben's going to poison. A poisoned flower girl could wreck this game. An unpoisoned flower girl, if that's what we end up with, then Blair is going to be a force to be reckoned with. This is fantastic information, particularly in this game setup.
Finally, Ken is the Alsahir.
The Alsahir reads, once per day, if you publicly guess which players are minions and which players are demons, good wins. The Alsahir is a little bit like the Slayer, but instead of just guessing once, you can guess every single day. But unlike the Slayer, you don't just have to guess who the demon is, you have to guess who the entire evil team is and which of those evil team are the demon and which of those evil team are the minions. Ken is very astute. He's someone who's very perceptive, so I think the Alsahir is, in his hands, is going to be a real threat to the evil team. My guess is that he'll hone in quite quickly, and before he gets it bang on, the demon will pop him off because he's too much of a threat.
Now our 3 demon bluffs. First, the Zealot.
The Zealot reads, if there are 5 or more players alive, you must vote for every nomination. Fairly self-explanatory. The Zealot, when it comes to nomination, has to put their hand up. They must do it, whether they like it or not.
It's a really fun role.
It's fun.
Yeah. Next, we have the Amnesiac.
You do not know what your ability is. Each day, privately guess what it is. You learn how accurate you are. The Amnesiac can have any ability in the game. It doesn't have to be from a previously listed character. It's usually not. It can be something that happens at night, something that happens during the day, and each day they get to go up to the storyteller and make a guess on how close they are. The storyteller will say cold, warm, hot, or bingo.
And finally, the Savant.
Each day, you may visit the storyteller to learn 2 things in private. One is true and one is false. The Savant's my personal favourite townsfolk in the game. It's a ton of fun. You get a lot of information. You learn one thing that's true, one thing that's false. You just don't know which is which.
So in an ordinary 10-person game, we're looking at 1 demon, 2 minions, and 7 townsfolk. But because our demon is the Lord of Typhon, what we have is 1 demon, 3 minions, and 6 townsfolk.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah,
it's brutal. It's rough for the good team because that extra minion is so powerful.
Okay, night 1. Time to go to work.
So the first thing that we do, since the Lord of Typhon is in the game, is we need to let the players that are sitting next to the Lord of Typhon know that they're actually minions and they're actually evil. The next thing that happens is the usual minion and demon phase. Wake all three minions and show them who the demon is. Let them make eye contact, grin at each other for a bit, put them back to sleep. Then I wake the demon and point to the three minions so the demon knows who the minions are and give the demon the 3 bluffs, which we went through earlier on. Now we wake Ben, the widow. Ben has had a look at the grimoire and either wisely or foolishly has chosen Holly. Holly is the Shugenja, so she'll be getting false information tonight. The next player to wake is Dom. Dom is the Harpy, and this is where we get to see Dom's aforementioned sneakiness in action. Dom has chosen Chris, first of all, and Sullivan, second of all. For the following day, Chris will need to be mad that Sullivan is evil, or both of them might die. I have no problem killing both of them. I don't know about you, Tom.
I'm always happy to see people go to the grave.
Next to wake is Sullivan. Sullivan is the clockmaker. And the information is unpoisoned and sober 1. Now we wake Holly. Holly is the Shugenja, who is poisoned, and give her false information. And last of all, we have Tilly. I'm going to be showing that the evil team is winning. It's difficult to say at this stage, but I think with a poison Shugenja, that's just awful information for the good team. And the fact that the evil team seems to be enjoying themselves, let's put it that way. I think evil has dominant numbers and a really good choice for a poisoning pick. So my guess is that evil's winning.
That sounds fair to me.
Yeah.
What was it Motorhead said? Something like, it's been a long time and a long, long wait. And if you've missed Tom quoting Motorhead as much as I have, if you've missed watching Tilly, Sully, Blair, Dom and Holly play Dungeons & Dragons as much as I have, if you've missed the exploits of Del, Slambo, Toby and Lucien Lever and my dear sweet little baby Prince Boy Itchard as much as I have, then I have some good news for you. Because we want to make a season 2, but we need your help to do it. Now our plan is to pick up where we left off, continuing the tales of our monster hunting heroes as they reckon with what happened at the conclusion of season 1. So you've probably noticed, and now you're probably wondering why we're choosing to kickstart this series. Really, it's to make sure that we can do it right, because if you've seen season 1, then you know what we're capable of. We made that series at quite a bit of cost to ourselves, really, to kick the channel off with a bang and show you exactly what kind of things you can expect from Chaotic Neutral, which is why we are starting our campaign goal with 6 episodes, 1 more than season 1, and adding in stretch goals to make even more and expand the series, the world, the story out. Our main tier not only gets you early access to each episode before they go live on the channel for everyone to enjoy, but also a Kickstarter exclusive one-shot run by Tom with the help of Ivan. All of the cast are going to be playing brand new characters in a side story set in Tom's world. And if the campaign is successful, you are going to get that episode the day this campaign finishes. And our higher tiers offer a whole bunch of other exciting options. So if you'd love to help us bring this series to life and continue the adventures of Del, Slambo, Toby and Lucien Lever and the littlest blue princeling Itchard, then please consider backing us. And if you don't have the money to back us and you still want to help out, if you could just share this campaign with your friends, we would greatly appreciate that. Every little helps. And if you don't want it and you don't want to help, there's no worries if not. But hopefully some of you guys do want this series just as much as we do, and we, honestly, will gladly bring it to you. It's time to play the game. Hopefully.
Good morning, everyone. What a time we've had. From mansions of madness to theatres of blood. From cosmic horror to engines of destruction. All under the gaze of the ancient Clocktower. Is there something insidious whirring in its arcane cogs that sets you at each other's throats? Or is it nothing more than a witness to the devil inside you all? Does it even matter, you bleating mutton of Ravenswood Bluff? Your fear is the pallid grease that keeps the Clocktower's wheels in motion. So let's go round again. Locked as we are in this death spiral, kill for us, kill each other, kill the demon and tell yourselves you're safe. You'll be back. Like sheep ordered to make bread, you need this.
Fucking hell. Christ.
Nothing like a pun to frighten the booed. Well, you know what to do, you dribbling slime. It's in your blood. Good luck.
I thought he was going to call us dribbling sluts.
Dribbling sluts.
Slime's a step up.
Yeah, I'm happy with slime.
Let's go round again, you dribbling sluts.
Slime shade me. Slime shade.
Sullivan,
Yes.
could we talk in the washerwoman's laundry?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Okay.
How you feeling?
Very good. I'm happy to tell you exactly who I am.
Oh,
Because I'm first night information.
okay.
I'm the clockmaker. I got a 1.
Interesting.
So I'm happy to be killed. You don't have to tell me who you are if you're
You know
wary,
what?
obviously.
I'm not going to.
That's fair.
Interesting.
But that might help
Yeah.
worlds.
Right. Clockmaker 1.
Yeah.
Don't know whether to trust you on this.
No, that's fair.
I might have a bad feeling about you.
Well, if you want to kill me, that's fine.
Okay.
Because obviously look, none of these minions might die.
That's true.
Legion obviously is fine with being offed, this early on in the game. But yeah, I'm happy to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say who I am.
Yes.
I'll explain my reasoning in town.
Mm-hmm.
And good luck, Sullivan. Good luck.
Oh no.
I'm a really fun roll.
Are you
I am the fun roll.
goblin?
No, the really fun roll. You know it quite well.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
I'm so stoked.
Oh, solid. Okay.
How about you?
Yeah, I'll hard come to you. I'm gonna randomly trust you,
Okay.
as I do when I'm good with a townsfolk.
Yes, with the
character.
good.
I am the flower girl, so.
Oh,
did
okay,
not get anything
cool.
Last night, but I will be keeping a close eye, and I want to randomly trust one person because you might be able to help me remember.
Okay, so remember who voted.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I was told that there is a widow in play last night.
Fun.
I'm going to tell everyone as well later
Yeah,
before
that's fine.
nominations.
That's fine.
But
Yeah.
Let's keep you alive.
All right. I will tell you that I am either the washerwoman, the clockmaker, or the shigenja, so I've got all the information
Fun.
I'm going to get.
First night.
Yeah, first night info.
Why you nominate me?
I'll nominate you.
I'm gonna claim virgin.
100% I'll nominate you. That sounds great.
awesome. Oh my god, we've got this wrapped up.
Yeah, guys.
Don't actually, I'm not.
Oh.
I just want to see how you'd react. I want to see how you react.
Oh, I was really excited. I was like,
Don't bother.
No.
Don't.
oh, that's a shame.
Don't
I was
bother.
really ready.
It
I
would
was
cause
ready
a lot of
to.
chaos. But I want to say that to people and see how they react because
Okay.
you can really get a good reaction from people.
Are you evil?
What?
I was kind of hoping to do this in town, but whisper it, but I think it might have been too obvious. So I'm your Lord of Typhon, as I assume you got told. Bluffs are Zealot, Savant, and Amnesiac. I would like to take Zealot, if you don't mind, and just vote for everything.
Well,
I think it's a good one to
I've
bluff.
already got Village Idiot.
Oh, great.
Same here. I pulled a village idiot.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, great.
That's probably not in play then.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I know it's not in play because I'm the widow.
Oh, so you're widow?
Yeah. So.
Oh, fuck yes.
So Chris is the. I think. Oh fuck! I should pay more attention. Well, I cracked it now, aren't I?
Well, you normally get to look at it the whole time.
I need a win, guys. I need a win.
Right, no,
Also, I haven't
listen. I've got it covered. So, I'm pretty sure that Chris, directly to my left, is the virgin. So don't nominate him.
Great.
On the other side, we've got the altar here. Ken, I think, is the altar here.
Fucking, that's dangerous.
So yeah, so take him the fuck out at the earliest opportunity. I poisoned the Shugenja, which is sat to the side of Chris. I think Tilly.
Shugenja.
So she would have seen our direction, but I've instead sent her the other way around the circle.
Great.
But the main problem that we've got
Yeah.
is we're Lord of Typhon and we're all sat next to each other.
Oh,
So
no.
we need to sell another world.
I'm happy to tell you exactly who I am.
Are you?
Yes, I'm the clockmaker.
Oh, okay.
I got a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I I might hard claim to you as well, which is weird because I normally only choose one person, and I chose Laurie.
Yeah.
But I might tell you as well.
Yeah.
Because I would love help.
Yeah.
And if either you or Laurie, if I die, then
Yeah,
would be
well, that'd be
suspicious.
very suspicious.
I'm the flower girl.
Oh, fantastic.
So
Great.
I've asked Laurie to help me remember
Yeah, I can help.
who raises their hand and who doesn't.
Yep, I can absolutely help with
So
that.
that would be great.
That's great because my
Thank you.
my role's done now.
Yeah,
So.
that would be really useful.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So yeah, I'm thinking with the Clockmaker one as well. It is most pointing to these two, obviously, Legion and Lord of
Yes.
Typhon, but doesn't rule these out. Obviously,
No, it
but,
doesn't. Yeah.
But I'm happy to be dead.
Yeah. Cool. I don't think we should be killing people because if it is a Legion game,
That's what I'm scared about
then
as well.
that's bad.
Yeah, and it's silly for a good player. If they put in new cool demons, they just give it a fucking Legion.
Yeah. No,
Furious.
I would be so mad. I would be so mad.
You don't want to trust me? You should trust me once. in the
I
game.
can. I haven't high claimed to you before. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
What about you?
seeing as you've told me, it's only fair, isn't it?
Yes. Give me that face.
Because I'm being nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey,
Hey.
evil Laurie.
Hey, Laurie.
Hey, Laurie. Why aren't you looking at us?
I'm just mugging for the camera. You'd rather mug for the camera than come talk to us?
Yeah,
this is me getting my screen time. We've not even cut to your shot for the other side of this conversation, have we, James? Yeah, Not the we're camera. going to be bleeped Not out. the camera, James.
There's just going to
Yeah,
be.
see, look, camera's nodding. We've never even
We're
cut
just gonna
to
imagine
the
it cuts
end.
off and we're
Cut
just
out
like
completely
pixelated.
now.
Yeah, we've been redacted.
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah.
I'll come over.
No one else in town square.
Yeah, I know.
How's your game going?
My game's going fine. I've got
Lord,
one thing to do.
my lord.
My lord. You think I'm the Lord of Typhon?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just judging with you.
Yeah.
This is you.
It's not me.
Okay. Where are you, Ken? You're here.
sat. There's me, then Blair, then
Then
Tilly,
me,
then Holly.
Holly.
No, wait.
Chris, I'm going to tell everyone this in the town square, but I saw the widow token last night, so there is a widow in
Yeah.
play.
That's really good.
Oh, are you the golem?
Which means there's no Legion.
Yes, if unless she's very.
Unless I'm lying.
She'd have to be Legion.
I
for-
kind of hard think. I like a bit meta-y, but I think also if you've seen the widow,
Yeah.
if I choose to believe you on that, bit meta-y,
Yeah.
I'm the zealot. I don't think I would be on a Legion script.
No,
No.
because
it would be
I have to vote every day.
it's instant lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, no, until final five.
yeah,
until
but
5.
it's like
so,
they could
you know,
control the votes so
You
much.
basically you get like a couple of days of controlling the votes.
I think that's fair. So we're base 0,
Yeah, we are.
which means we know another minion.
Yes, we've probably got Godfather.
That's a lot of minions being known.
Yeah.
And if assuming we discover if there's a harpy in play, then we've got 3 minions suddenly.
Wow.
Then we know they have to be sat next to each other.
Yeah, that's true.
The minions have to be sat next to each other.
Oh, if there's 3 minions, then we know it's a Lord of Typhon. So if you're not lying, and we find out someone's harpy mad,
Yes.
then we know it's a Lord of Typhon.
That's true.
We absolutely know.
Chris.
Yes.
You're the person I trust most in the circle right now.
Really?
Yes.
Why come?
Because I am the Shigenja.
Oh, and you got pointed the other direction.
Yes.
Who's next to you?
Tilly.
Okay.
Tilly, then Blair, then Ken.
Okay. I will say that it is possible that you, if Tilly and I were both evil,
Yes.
that you get arbitrary.
Of course.
But yes.
I think with looking at the script, it's not necessarily a Lord of Typhon game,
Mm-hmm.
but for some reason I think it is, and it might not be. It could be Yagabab. It could be any of these guys right now. It could be a Legion game, which is frightening. But yeah, if you're both evil, then of course it's arbitrary.
It's reverse Lord of Typhon.
Yeah, it's more likely to be a Legion game there.
Oh no.
With loads of evils.
Don't say that. Let's not manifest the Legion game.
It could be a Legion, and then Legion appeared. So yeah, but my information points to it's most likely that you are good around the circle for my info.
I do have a mechanical thing that makes me think that it is not a Lord of Typhon game.
Okay.
And I will explain that in town.
Okay.
Maybe after I'm dead? I don't know.
Do you want to die?
I will definitely be okay dying at some point.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be in final 3.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
It's a yes or no answer.
Yeah.
Are you evil?
No, I'm not.
Okay. I'm the clockmaker. You can kill me if you like. I don't mind.
I sort of believe you on a social level.
Yeah.
And I've got reason to. I'm a village idiot.
Oh, great.
And Ben told me he's a village idiot. And I'm like, oh, maybe my information's
bogus.
Bogus. It sounds like it probably is. I think he said he checked Chris got good.
Right.
Is that? You trust Chris?
Chris seemed good to me. I think I know why Chris wanted to talk to me very specifically when he first woke up. I have a inkling that he might be the night watchman, and he chose me, and something went wrong.
Oh.
Who did you read? Did you read me? Or was I evil?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, you can kill me. It's fine.
Well, I don't think you are. I think I'm trouble.
I think that's most likely, which is good to know.
Yeah.
Also, the widow could poison.
Yes.
So.
Or I could be the drunk.
Or you could be the drunk.
Seems overkill to. Seems putting like a hat on a hat to make a drunk village idiot a drunk.
Oh, how you doing, Laurie?
I'm all right. Who have you spoken to?
So I spoke to Dom and Daddy Ben.
Cool.
They've both claimed village idiot. I am the zealot. Obviously not, but I'm claiming zealot. Bluffs and Arsenal music, which either of them is available to you.
That's interesting because I'm claiming this.
Do you mind if I?
I've already claimed it to somebody.
Oh my god. Oh no.
You've only claimed it to Dom and Daddy Ben though, right?
Yes, but I really wanted to run on that.
Yeah, well, it's better for me because I'm this.
It's quite comfy. I like it.
Oh, you haven't been back there?
Nope. This is my first time in any of. I've just in the Fortune Teller's hut, but yeah, this is my first time playing.
This is Ben's first
Very excited,
time in the record.
I've heard lots of stuff about this Blood on the Clocktower game, and I'm excited to try it out.
Well, I heard that you had something very important to tell me.
Yeah, I don't see any point in hiding this from you because if you're evil, it's useless, really, information to you anyway.
Okay.
I'm a village idiot, and I picked you, and I learned that you were good.
Oh, okay. I am good, so you might be the non-drunk one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm holding off saying what I am, but I do have some info that I'm going to nominate someone today.
Oh, okay.
And I will be saying some info to the town.
Fantastic.
I think after I get my info out, I don't think it'll be a big deal if I die.
So I was planning on bluffing a zealot, then I found out that Laurie has hard claimed it when I got back to town, so I can't bluff a zealot anymore. So I'm going to use one of my other bluffs, which is Savant, and I wanted to ask your advice. Also to pretend that I'm asking you, but also I've never played Savant before. Are you allowed to just give me some...
You can, yeah.
Some random things?
I won't give you information.
Yeah.
Because
like a random...
if it doesn't go well, you'll blame me, and that'll be terrible. What I will do is tell you the kind of thing that I would usually give.
Right.
First of all, Savant is very powerful. You can direct the game by the information you give. I usually give, I have to give one true, one false, so keep that in mind.
Okay, yeah.
But I usually give something that is similar to characters that are in the game.
Okay.
And maybe bring in some real world stuff, like the demon is wearing a suit.
Okay.
That's the kind of information that the player, if you make it interesting, the players will really grab onto it. But you need to make it, I recommend either doing 2 false or 2 true, because if you actually give 1 true, 1 false, you're helping your own team.
I know.
Sorry, you're helping the good team.
Okay. Thanks.
I think it's Jon. I've also been the best.
Why do you do that?
So sure.
Sure, because Jon is the demon.
Yeah.
Dom, Laurie and Ben are minions.
10,000. All right. Time for some nominations.
I have pertinent for town. Last night I saw the widow's token, so there is a widow in play.
I have pertinent for town as well. I'm a clockmaker. I got a 1.
Okay.
I would like to nominate Sullivan.
Sullivan, you have been nominated.
I expected this.
Sullivan, you can do Clockmaker bluff, Sullivan.
Clockmaker is the scariest minion.
Especially when you're silly. But it's a demon.
Yeah.
Town, I have an announcement to make. I am the Clockmaker. Sullivan is lying. He told me this in our first discussion, and I believe that Sullivan is evil.
What?
That is the extent of my accusation. If Sullivan believes that I'm lying, he can counter-nominate me, but I believe that Sullivan is the Clockmaker. Is not the Clockmaker. Wait.
Haha! Freudian slip.
Sullivan is evil. He's lying.
What's happening?
What is happening?
There's some pretty tough words there. Sullivan, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I didn't expect this. Because you looked at me and you said, good luck, Sullivan. And I was like, oh no, maybe you're the night watchman and you chose me and something went wrong or something like that. I didn't expect this. No, I am the clockmaker. I mean, this is the thing, right? I'm happy to die because I am a spent clockmaker and also, and I would quite like to clear my name. But what worries me about this double clockmaker claim is that this shouts like potential Legion situation, or maybe because I don't think that any of these minions here are wanting to die necessarily. Maybe the Godfather is pretty happy with going, but generally they don't want to die. So this has made me much more worried that we're in a Legion game, and if I'm in a fucking Legion game after losing 4 games, and I'm one of the only good players, if I'm one of 3, then I'll scream until my eyes fall out my head.
Don't worry, Sullivan. If it is, we're both not Legion.
Oh fucking hell, Tom! No! This is the worst of all the situations.
I guess what I would say is that based on previous history, Sullivan's been evil a lot. Why would it be different this game?
It's perfect. It's a watertight prosecution. Yeah, God, I don't know what to do. I'm not going to vote on this because I know I'm good, but fuck me.
Thank you, Sullivan.
Okay, now we should
I have some
probably
pertinent.
not kill people because if it is a Legion game,
then
we do not want to be killing good
I think you have
players.
to be really
I
careful.
do think this is fishy as
So
fuck.
if this is a Legion
Sullivan.
game, the people double claiming each other are probably Legion.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes.
I think we'd have to kill both or none. of them.
I have pertinent.
Yeah.
I got a read on Sullivan that was evil, which I don't believe because I'm village idiot, and I got a social read that was good, which has made me think that read's not true. He's probably not evil. I'm probably drunk, but I mean, I wasn't expecting this.
I don't read Sullivan as evil at all.
No,
Wait,
me
hang on,
neither.
hand. What are you doing?
Oh no, it's contagious! No!
Okay, we're going to run the vote for Sullivan,
It's got to be one of them.
starting now. 1, 2,
You know it's not Legion.
3, 4. That is almost enough, but not enough. Good bluff.
I'm going to nominate Chris.
I'm so glad that you've done that. You're executed immediately.
Cool. Oh, that's great. No, that's great. That's so good. That confirms 2 people.
What does that mean?
Probably not Legion.
Virgin.
It means
that's
virgin.
great.
That's great.
Wait, we've gone to sleep there?
That means that you're the
That's what
clockmaker.
you said.
Chris
You
is the
said to me.
virgin.
I mean, that's great.
That's
news.
great.
And you are executed immediately, and you die. Eyes closed, everybody, please.
Oh, yes, Chris.
Oh, it's perfect.
So Sullivan has nominated Chris, and the Virgin's ability has successfully fired.
A really helpful move for good. Like, to confirm Sullivan, confirming Sullivan's information, and confirming Chris is pretty brutal. So.
Yeah, well, we'll see what we tell the general then a little later.
Okay, so first we wake up Dom. Dom has chosen Chris again, which is quite interesting. And for the second player, Dom has chosen Jon. This should be quite interesting because I think Chris is obviously quite trusted due to what happened in the previous day. And having him eventually come out some point later in the game to say that he was mad that Jon was evil is actually really helping the evil team. So I think this is a really smart pick by Dom. Okay, so Jon is choosing Ben. I'm sure this has nothing to do with the previous years of Ben being in the storyteller role and finally getting to play and dying on the first night. If the good gets a whiff that it is a lot of Typhon and roughly where it's sitting, if they think Ben's good, it could win them the game. However, one less vote for the evil team, which is, that's going to sting a little. Blair is the flower girl. She learns whether the demon voted today. The demon did not vote. I'll be telling Blair, no, the demon did not vote today. Okay, I'm about to wake Tilly, and I think I'm going to show Tilly a thumbs to the side, which is neither team is winning. The initial advantage that Evil had with that extra minion has been significantly lessened with Ben dying, and the Clockmaker dying to the Virgin is pretty good information long term for the good team. So I would almost say that the good team is winning now, but I'm not sure, so I'm just going to make it I don't know.
And what is useful about that change is that now Tilly knows that the scales have been tipped, not into a good team advantage, but something in the game state has made things slightly better for the good team.
Yeah.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You assemble in the town square to find dead, ears ripped from their skull, more like blood on the cochlea. Ben.
Fucking hell! No!
Terrible YouTube channel.
He's waited so long to play.
I know, it feels a piece of shit.
No,
I'm all for it.
This is great. John, I'm sure you'll back me up here. In Clocktower, unlike Werewolf, you can continue to participate.
Shut the fuck up.
Good luck.
Okay,
So-
before anybody goes, there's some things have come out there. I think there's actually a lot that has been cleared up there. One is obviously that Chris is the virgin.
100%.
Yeah.
However, when Chris killed Sullivan with his virgin ability, Chris said, I think Sullivan's still evil. I don't think there's a way mechanically that could be the case. There isn't a spy on this script. I might be wrong, but I think that indicates...
Well, they're kind of
There is a widow.
spy.
Well, there's a
They
but
can't.
it's part of the spy
Oh,
ability
to look good.
specifically.
Got you.
Yeah. So I don't think that is mechanically possible, which I think means there's a harpy in play, and the harpy chose Chris, and that Chris has to be mad that Sullivan is evil. So I think it even is looking less likely than a Legion
Chris,
game.
were you
That makes a lot of sense.
Chris, were you just making a joke or?
I was not Harpy mad, but
Oh.
but I don't think it's a Legion game.
Do you think Sully's evil?
I think Sully is dead, so it doesn't really matter.
I think maybe he's still a bit harpy
I
mad.
think we might be saying that. Are you the harpy then?
Shall we all just walk away from this conversation slowly?
I just want to say, Chris, I love you. I love that you did that. I loved all of yesterday. Even if you think I'm evil still, I think that was
Chris
amazing.
said to me at the end of our conversation, because I'm also a spent role. I only told Chris what I was, because there's reasons why I trust Chris. At the end of the conversation, he was like, "If you think there's somebody bad on the block, you should nominate me." And I was like, "Okay, I will do that, Chris. Cool." And it's because of your ability.
Yeah.
I'd have died.
It's fantastic. I was so happy with that.
Chris
That was
and
brilliant.
Sullivan, can I talk to you both in the Fortune Tellers?
Yeah,
And then Laurie,
absolutely.
do you want to chat
Let's go
after?
for it. Let's do it.
Have a chat to me after.
After, yeah.
of course.
Okay, so I'm happy to just come out to you as well. I hard claimed to you yesterday,
Okay.
Which makes me feel really good because this seems good. So I'm the flower girl. Last night I got no demon voted. So
Really?
can we remember? It was Laurie who's probably the zealot, the way that he was doing the hand raise.
Yep, he had to.
Who else voted?
I voted. I believe Ben voted.
And then
I'm gonna ask Laurie as well because I've hard claimed to Laurie.
I can't remember because the whole
Yeah,
manicness of the situation.
I got totally.
We could figure it out in town though, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
If you if you guys can help me out with that without like outing me.
No, yeah.
I've hard claimed to you
that's a
both
good idea.
now, and I've hard claimed to Laurie.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can solve that on this.
Perfect.
So we just have to hope they get confused in who they go for. I think they're going to zero in on me and John pretty quickly soon because we're in the middle of the. Because Ben being dead, Ken's probably going to realise that Ben being dead is a bluff to reduce our number. So we don't look like a Lord of Typhon set, but they do.
Well, I'm the harpy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pick Chris consistently until he's dead.
Yeah,
and I've made him mad today that John is evil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And tomorrow I'll make him mad that I am evil. And that might be when I get killed. But if I get killed, can you do me a favour and then pretend to be mad that someone else is evil?
Yeah, I'll carry on doing it. Yeah.
I'm going to say I picked Tilly last night and got good. I could even nominate her today.
Who did Ben poison?
Oh God, he did sell me in. We poisoned the Shugenja.
Shugenja, okay, cool. So Blair's got good information then.
What's
Hello,
cracking?
I am dead.
You're dead.
Yes.
What were you?
I was a village idiot.
Oh, okay.
What did you get?
So I was the village idiot that chose Chris and learned good. And in my first chat of day one, Dom told me he was a village idiot that chose Sullivan and learned evil. So I think we've learned a lot from that.
Yeah.
Crucially, I think that if there's only two village idiots and it's me and Dom,
yeah,
neither of us will have been widow poisoned because I got correct information.
That's
he
right.
got incorrect information.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's the drunk one or he's lying, as
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned. And I'm the sober one because I think it's unlikely they would have.
Yep.
Yeah.
I trust you, the second most in the circle, Ben, because I think you're on the end, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm the Shigenja.
You got this way.
I got this way.
Interesting.
Where are you sat?
I'm sat by Chris and between Chris and Tilly.
So you think that your nearest evil player is
to my
probably
left.
on your bench?
Yes, probably.
Because Sullivan's objectively a townsfolk.
Yeah.
Yes. The only thing that makes me slightly worried is I could be a good... I think if I was the widow, I might pick me.
That's true.
So I could be widow poisoned.
That's very true.
And it could be the other way around the circle.
The problem is though, okay, so if we assume you're widow poisoned, we know Chris is not the evil, right?
Yeah.
And it's not me. So that would point to Laurie,
Yeah.
most likely.
It doesn't have to be a Lord of Typhon, though. I think there's
No, I
part
don't
of me
think
that
it
thinks
is.
if it is a Lord of Typhon...
If it is, then I from my point of view, if it is, you're evil.
Me too.
Because-
Yeah.
You're the
This
end
is
of it.
I know it almost certainly isn't a Lord of Typhon
Unless it's
because
it
of
can't
the
be.
positions of the
Yeah, it can't
kills.
be because well, there's only it would have to be us and Tilly and
Town's been amazingly divided in the centre
Yeah.
by
Why
a
can't it
by
be?
a virgin.
Why can't it be Dom, John, Laurie, Ben?
yeah because well
Yeah, it would have to be me, right? And so
that would be a world.
The
That
the
is a
demon would have had to kill the minion on night
Maybe
two.
they were worried that
That's true.
maybe
Which
they were
it-
worried
'Cause
that it would
yes,
it would look
'cause
quite
Ben
obvious.
died.
I suppose, yeah. I
Would the
mean,
demon
I
kill
have
you?
to admit, like, if I were
evil,
I would probably choose to kill a minion
on this
if I were
side.
Lord of Typhon.
On this side,
Yeah, because it makes it look really like it's the other side.
But I am not Lord of Typhon. That's
Yeah.
obvious at this point.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're definitely not Lord of Typhon.
Yeah, you're not the, but you might be just a spent minion, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
I've never been this character before, so I'm shitting myself.
Okay.
I'm the Savant.
Okay.
Yesterday, I got told the demon is on this side,
Okay.
or the outsider is next to two townsfolk.
The outside, just the one outsider.
I think there is only one. Or maybe it was an outsider, but I think he said the outsider. Because I think in the script there's only one, which I
Okay.
think is Laurie.
Okay.
So now that makes sense, Ben's dead, which suggests he's good.
Mhm.
I know I'm good.
Yeah.
Which if Laurie is which means that's the true statement.
Yeah.
Which means that isn't true, which is not to say that evil isn't like half and half.
Yeah. So you think evil's over here?
I think, so Sullivan's got to be good, right? As does Chris.
Yeah.
I think, does that all make sense?
Yeah,
I think it
because
does.
you're executed if you're a townsfolk, right?
Yes. So I think, which means I think evil has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. I think mathematically, what else can it be? Because it has to be a row, right? Oh, we don't know.
But we don't know if it is a Lord of...
I've been so obsessed that it's this. Because it
could
can't be Legion, right?
I don't think at this point it's Legion.
Have we, I mean, I suppose there could be poisoning. I've actually just been obsessed with this, but maybe it's not even that.
You mentioned that you were village.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And you think you're drunk because obviously you saw me as evil, but now I am, I think, mechanically confirmed good
I
now.
think so as well. And I think I'm mechanically confirmed to be
drunk.
Oh, yeah, which is sort of useful in a different way.
Yeah.
But I did check Tilly last night, and I got good.
Right, interesting.
Have you talked to other idiots?
What?
And you think that's the sober one?
Huh?
You think they're the sober one?
Yeah. And that was Ben, right?
Yeah.
So, and he's dead now. We were thinking that if it was a demon who was choosing their kills and knew what they, why wouldn't you go for the confirmed virgin? So we think Yagababble is a much more likely situation where it's
they're not choosing.
They're not choosing. They're just saying, and it's easy if the phrase might be something like, "I'm going to vote on this," or "I'm not going to vote on this," because there wasn't much talk.
Ben said in a previous game the phrase was, "That's obviously evil."
Yeah,
which is like a very difficult phrase to
Yeah.
suss out.
Yeah. So it's
okay.
So
we need to prick up our ears.
Yeah, we need to start thinking about what. Also, do you remember who?
We need to prick up our ears. Prick up our ears. Prick up our ears. I'll test it, guys. Don't worry.
Laurie, come to me, Laurie. Where is he? Where is Laurie?
You're strange. What a weird person. Hello.
Ah, there he is. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Are you having fun?
I'm having fun. It's a great role.
So can you help me remember? So you voted.
Yeah. Ben voted.
Ben voted.
One other person voted, right? No.
Or 2 other people. I can't remember.
Sully went for it, didn't he?
No.
What did you get?
I got a no.
You got a no. Did John vote? Did Dom vote? I can't really see there. I was looking at your side.
Well, that's the side I can't remember.
What did I see? What did
I
I
remember
see?
your side. Oh God, the 2 people I've asked.
Sorry.
God damn it! I've got Chris in on it.
To be fair,
now
I did
as well,
actually
so
have
Chris
my
is
brain
gonna
just
help.
go like,
I know.
I've forgotten.
Yeah, I forgot. So you and Ben definitely voted.
Yep.
Which is already confirmed. Oh, Chris voted. He's confirmed good.
Yeah. How many do we need?
We needed 5. We didn't get 5. I feel like there was one more person that voted.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
No, I think only 3 people voted. I think it was me. I think it was me, Ben, and Chris.
Yeah, if you could help me out.
Yeah, because no one wanted it because it was Sully. No one wanted it, so it was me, Ben, and Chris.
If you could help me out by just because I don't want to be outed.
Yeah.
If you could help me out by because I've asked Sullivan and Chris to do this as well, to see if we can get those who did vote to remind us who voted.
Yeah, sure.
I'm happy to say that as well, just to be like.
I'm pretty sure it was only. I think it was only 3 because we didn't get the number.
Okay, I'll just keep a closer eye today, but I know for sure that you, Chris, and Ben are not the demon.
Yeah, it can't be.
Okay, nominations are open.
I nominate Tilly.
Tilly, you have been nominated. Please step up to the podium.
Look at this. Trouble in Paradise.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I'd just like to clarify, I'm not married to Dom.
Yes. Yeah.
Just in the early dating stages.
Dom, those are some pretty big words. Do you have more words to back it up? Any more words?
It's in the can.
You're on the job,
I'm out.
I know
That's how it's supposed to be done.
I'm normally a reticent and tight-lipped individual, but on this occasion, I will add more words. First of all, I thought I made it pretty clear in the first episode, I don't like people upstaging my dress sense. And you've decided to wear the exact same jacket as me. Not happy about that. But I also have actual information. I think, we haven't had a chance to chat yet.
No.
But I did want to try and catch you in the day. I think I'm pretty much definitely a drunk village idiot based on what happened yesterday because I got an evil on Sullivan. And he's clearly not because of what happened. But I got a good on you. So I'm basing this on that. So I want to hear more.
Okay.
More words, please.
Words, Tilly, words.
First hat. I'm cool defendant.
Yes, you are.
So I am a good player. I'm happy to die. I don't know if I should just come out and say who I am and give the information at this point, probably.
You don't have to do that, just change.
I won't be changing.
Foiled again.
Maybe this is a mistake, but I feel like I just need to give the info that I've got. I am the general.
Ooh.
And on the first night, I was told that the deck was not stacked in the good team's favour. And on the second night, with the execution of Sullivan, thanks to the Virgin, I was told that the odds were slightly more in our favour. Now I've said this, I'm probably going to be killed. But I couldn't think of a better defense other than the truth. So I've just told everyone the truth. So if you guys want to kill me, that's valid.
With your hat on backwards, you do look a bit like Che Guevara.
Yeah, you do.
I'll take it.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Get me on a t-shirt in the NRB store.
So now you're coming for my t-shirts.
It'll be fine.
Thank you, Tilly. Thank you, Dom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we get some votes on this?
Yeah, I don't think it's a good thing.
I think that a general is not the biggest loss in the world if we do execute the general.
I'm also going to say I think I'm getting massive evil vibes from this side. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Tilly has been nominated. Votes are about to begin.
Person, I don't think that's a good kill because of the Clockmaker 1.
Votes?
Unless you think it's exactly somewhere over here.
Votes for Tilly, starting now.
I'm going to put a vote on it because
One.
It's my information.
Two,
You don't have to.
3, 4.
Oh, that was evil.
I believe that is enough. Tilly, you're about to die.
I'd like to make an Alza here guess.
Sure.
I'll guess. Let's go with Laurie's the demon, Jon and Blair are minions.
I'll also make an Elsa here guess.
So,
if that's okay.
just to be clear, nothing happens. Tilly?
I'll make a guess that Dom is the demon and that Jon and Laurie and Sullivan.
We can't be me.
Can't be Sullivan. And Ben of Minions.
Nothing happens. Are there any more
I'd
Elsa
like
here
to make an
guesses?
Elsa here guess.
Yes, Blair.
I'd like to guess that Ken is the demon, Holly and Jon are the minions.
Nothing happens?
Can I put forward a world?
Yes.
If that's okay. I'm not going to say what it is, but there's a Shugenja that points this way around the circle, and there's a Clockmaker 1. Why is it not just Blair and Tilly?
It's not me.
It's not me. I've been
Nominations are still open.
I mean, I'd like to nominate Jon. But it's not me.
Jon, you have been nominated. Please take the stand. Take it away, Chris.
I agree with a weird evil vibe coming from this side of town. I think some of the voting patterns have been slightly strange. I believe that vote that we just did on whoever it was. This is a precision argument.
Chris, my name's Tilly.
Tilly.
I thought we were friends.
Yes. I believe that vote was rather strange, and Jon was a part of that. Jon was a reluctant fourth vote, hand going up. Also, Jon and I have talked about doing a show called Grace and Gracey together, and we haven't written it. Anyway, that's it.
It's an improv show. All right, many thoughts on that.
Thank you, Chris. Jon.
Okay, I'm delighted to announce Grace and Grace is going to be happening, but it is an improv show, Chris, so we're not going to write it.
But I pre-write all my improv.
Oh, that's why you're so good at it.
That's how he's so good.
So in terms of the Tilly thing, I do think, because Tilly came to me and I gave you all my information, and you said, I'm not going to tell you who I am, it's really powerful, which I thought was sus. And then when you said general.
I didn't say very powerful. I said it's not that powerful.
You said it was really good.
No, I didn't. Why are you lying?
I genuinely thought you said that.
Oh my god, you're evil.
I'm not.
Oh my God, you are 100%.
I genuinely thought that was what you said.
No.
I promise. Which is why I thought general isn't that good, so I think it's worth killing. I can just tell you my information if you want to kill me. Tilly, you know who I am. I've told, I think, Laurie and Dom. Is it worth just saying who I am? You're giving information. So I'm the Savant. Day one, I got told that the demon is on this side. So I think we can safely say that excludes Chris, but it's one of this lot. Or I got told that the outsider is sitting next to 2 townsfolk. Laurie, I think, is probably our outsider, unless it's a bluff, which means me and Ben are next to him. I know I'm safe. Ben is dead, which means I think he's probably good, which makes...
Either of us could be the drunk, though. Keep that in mind.
That's true.
Or widow poisoned.
So, which is what leaves me to think the demon is on this side, which is another reason I think it's Tilly. Day 2, I got told that there is either a drunk in play or there is a harpy in play. Based on your behaviour, Chris, I think you got harpied into Sullivan, because why else would you still think Sullivan's evil after all of that? Which basically means the drunk isn't in play. That's all my information. If you want to kill me, I won't get any more information, but hopefully we can point to what it is, and that's why another reason I voted for Tilly there.
All right,
that's it.
Thank you, Jon. Seats, please.
I think there's a better kill.
I kind of feel like if anyone was going to kill me on night 2, it would be Jon, so...
That is fair.
Okay.
I think we should.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it.
I think we should vote with the Virgin, because the...
We are running the vote now. The number to beat is 4. Tilly is about to die on 4 votes.
Can I add a tiny bit pertinent to this? But the fact that you didn't say who you were was why I thought you were important. I'm sorry if you didn't say you were
No,
important.
it's fine.
Absolutely, that's how I read it.
I love you, brother.
Right. Votes for Jon, starting now.
Has she even met
1,
brother? Is that a lie?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
I'm not evil.
No,
Really?
that's not the problem.
That is 5 votes for John. Tilly, you are no longer about to die. John, you are about to die.
I think we might have just got Eve off the block.
Are there any other nominations today? Please.
I have a feeling like our demon is not choosing the kills. Because why wouldn't you kill a confirmed virgin? That's kind of a weird thing to do.
Yeah,
So
I think we've...
we could always do a lovely hard claim circle. Anyone?
what?
Hard claim circle, eh? Lovely hard claim
I mean,
circle.
I've already given my info. I'm very happy with
This is good.
That'd be fun.
I think it's a really good kill. I think.
All right, last call for nominations. 3, 2, 1.
John nominates Holly?
Holly, you have been nominated. Please take the stand.
I don't know what's going on.
He's having a nice time.
I think we have the demon on the block.
John, what do you have to say?
I know very little about Holly, and I've heard from some quite suspicious things. I don't particularly want to die because I want to get more information. I'm pretty sure Evil is in one of those 4. I think we had Tilly. Maybe it wasn't Demon. Maybe it was Minion. If we've got a Lord of Typhon, it would be all of them. I don't get sus vibes from Blair, and maybe not Ken. But if so, that means that Holly is among Evil. So I think it's worth killing someone on there based on my Savant info that I believe to be true because of all of this. I think we should have killed Tilly, but sorry, Holly. I kind of wanted to kill someone.
All right.
Have we got someone in the block right now?
John.
got
John. The person who's accusing you of murder
but don't read into that.
is currently on the block.
Okay, I'll say a couple of things. I'm going to come out with my info as well. I am spent, so in terms of, like, it's not going to be terrible. We're not going to lose something good for good. I no longer believe it's a Legion game, so I'm also slightly happier to die. I was the Shigenja. So I'm the one with the arrow pointing that way towards, supposedly, who you might think my evil team are. However, we think there's a Widow in play, and if a Widow saw the Shigenja, and also it's me, they might pick me. So I actually believe... I'm not set on it completely because I spent most of the day thinking Blair was the demon, but
Every time, Holly.
You think Blair's the demon?
Yeah, but I actually think maybe my closest evil is round the circle that way, maybe.
Laurie?
And yeah, maybe Laurie, maybe you.
Oh no, it would have happened. Sorry, it's not about deaths, is it? It's just, yeah, sorry.
I actually think we might have the demon on the block right now. That 3 voting was very suspicious, and I think your Savant info backs up my Shigenja info. I don't quite believe your Savant info, to be honest. It could be fine, but I think you're either drunk or poisoned. So I think actually we should get rid of you. I think you're evil.
Yeah, I will say I didn't know your Shigenja info to confirm. Yeah.
Thank you, Holly, and thank you, John.
I think we might have the demon on the block.
I think your side is pushing. You've got 4 pushing
Tom
this way a lot, and there's 3 of us. I voted for everything because I have to.
The vote is for Holly. John is currently about to die on 5 votes, so 5 is the number to beat. Votes for Holly starting now.
I think we should tie this up because
Sorry, Ken,
John's
that's not
an
vote.
information gatherer. It's not worth throwing away.
1, 2, 3, 4. That is not enough.
I think the Clockmaker one is over there.
Me too.
I think this is...
I think we just lifted the demon off the block, to be honest with you.
Really?
Last call for nominations.
I think that's
3,
for 1.
I
2,
think it's Tilly and Blair.
Blair voted.
1.
I nominate Ken.
Ken, you have been nominated.
We've
feels
got
like
the demon on the
demon.
block. We've got the demon on the block.
Please take the stand, Ken and Laurie.
Oh.
Quite interesting.
Sure.
Laurie, some pretty wild words.
Pretty wild words, yeah. I think we have been pushed on a lot from this side of town. I'm in the clear as far as Blair is aware with her information. Ken is the one doing a lot of the field marshalling here of this side of town. So that leads me to think Ken is probably at least on the evil team. So it's worth putting it on there. I think if John can get another day of information, that would be good. I thought Tilly might have been a better kill here, but I don't really know.
Thank you, Laurie. Ken?
I just think we have the demon on block. If I'm the demon, then Blair's a minion. I'm not voting with Blair. There's a lot of conflict on this side. I think the 1 is over there. We have to trust the Clockmaker 1. We know it's not drunk. It could be Widow poison. I don't think a Widow would poison a Clockmaker, given all the roles. I think we should just leave this, and yeah. You can vote. You can kill me tomorrow if the game doesn't end.
All right, we shall see. Thank you, Ken.
True.
please grab your six.
Yep.
I will say,
We
if
have
I don't die
conflict.
today, I'll probably die in the night.
This
so-
might also be a
I
Typhon.
think Tilly dies in the night.
I think if you're good,
I don't think that.
Tom. So the vote is for Ken. The number to beat is 5. Votes starting
Don't risk it.
now.
I think.
1, 2, 3, 4. That is not enough.
It's really interesting that nobody's claimed Goblin.
Yeah, no one's claimed
Yeah.
Goblin at all.
That's
We haven't nominated me. You never know.
I think that's a very strange thing. I don't think we have the demon on the block. We could have an evil player on the block.
Yeah.
There
But
were 3
I-
attempts to lift it quite
Nominations
arbitrarily.
close.
Yeah.
I think we should just let this go.
3,
There's no point trying.
2, 1. John is executed and dies. And the game is over. Congratulations to the good team.
What just happened? I need the explanation. I can't believe it.
Or to put it another way, congratulations to this half of the group.
Sorry.
For this half of the group was equal.
I'm so sorry, guys.
I believe you.
Do you want me to do a recap?
I am so confused by one of you.
Yeah.
So, that was a pretty wild game. It was a lot shorter than I was expecting, John.
Sorry, guys.
Mostly my fault.
If you were feeling lonely this game, Sullivan, this will explain why. We had Ben, the amazing Ben Burns, who died on the first night as the Widow. Our Widow had indeed poisoned Holly.
So
Next, we had the Goblin. I don't think anyone ever nominated you, Laurie.
No.
Oh, what a shame.
That was rule number 1 for the next game. Nominate Laurie as many times as you can. Laurie was the Goblin, but sadly never got nominated. John was our
Lord of Typhon.
yeah.
with some guts, John.
God, I
Well,
fucked
like
that
the
so
Prince of
hard.
Typhon.
John was the Lord of Typhon, sitting next to minions left and right. You wanted to say something?
This is going to kill me, but could I have claimed Goblin after all the nomination stuff just before I died?
No. You have to claim it when you're nominated, and you weren't the Goblin, so I wouldn't have done it.
I know, but
you could have done it.
You could have put the fear on.
When it was like 3, 2, 1, I was like, "Can I claim Goblin now?" But it was too late. That's fine.
Yeah.
At least
you could have. You could have. Yeah, you could have. Yeah, you missed your chance.
Live and learn, or in your case, learn.
Die and learn.
Next to John, Dom was your harpy, who was a right pain in the butt to Chris, choosing no one else for the entire game. And I have to say, I really appreciate the fact, I really appreciate the way that you just really lent into being harpy mad. It was very convincing.
Too convincing on the last
To be honest, because you were so committed to it on the first day, that's what convinced me to do you again on the second day. Because I was like, I don't think he'll break it, so I'll put it on him, put it on John, in the hope that everyone's like, wow, we can't trust everything Chris says.
Sorry. That was first night. First night mad as that Sullivan was evil, and second night mad that John was evil. And I'm recorded in the back room saying, that's a great call. And it got John killed.
I got John killed, but that's okay.
Hey, I'll take that one.
And down on the end, on an entire bench of evil, Sullivan, our clockmaker. Very helpful clockmaker with a 1. The demon was sitting next to a minion on either side. This way, we had our virgin, Chris, who got fantastic information when nominated by Sullivan.
So useful.
If that was an orchestrated move, absolutely awesome.
That was all Chris.
That was all Chris. Fantastic move, Chris. That was like that gave so much information to the good team. And next, Holly, the Shugenja, who was poisoned. Holly should have learnt that the evil team was this way, but was poisoned by Ben. And on your defense, you actually guessed. You guessed exactly what had happened. Yeah. Tilly was the general. Immediately learned that evil was winning because this was an unstoppable force of evil that had a 99.5% chance.
Oh, don't, Steve. The creator of the game.
After the week I've had, I do not need to be told the statistics.
Oh, it hurts.
This feels very comfortable.
Then after the brilliant move of nominating the Virgin and the Widow dying at night, which was a good move but was also a lost vote, I gave you a medium. Yeah. I don't know quite who was winning. So, and you actually correctly deduced why I gave you that, which is information in itself. Blair was our flower girl who got a 0 because there were no demon voting. If the game had got, if we had gone to tonight, it would have been increasingly difficult as you would have honed in on Jon.
Yeah, true.
And now,
My stomach sense.
Elsa here, who didn't get it correct.
You
But
were close.
I believe had a couple of evil players in your guess. So after a couple of days would have honed in and again made Jon sweat.
Oh, I was sweating the whole time. Tilly, I genuinely thought you told me that your role was really powerful. I was not lying on the stand.
No. I knew you weren't lying.
Oh, right.
Sorry if I went too hard.
No, it's
on
fine.
you.
I genuinely thought I'd misheard, and it made me look.
I don't think you went hard enough.
I was unlucky.
I feel less bad that you died now. I felt really bad that you died.
I was trying so hard to make it look like a Lord of Typhon game. My head was just in that, so I thought if I kill Ben, it looks like you fought.
Good
I
move.
completely thought, I forgot that there were other demons. You were like, might be Edd Gabriel. I was like, oh shit, yeah, why am I killing my evil team?
That Virgin execution that like just split town down the middle was ridiculous.
He was so bad for this character.
The Virgin's powerful. I don't think I've ever seen it be that like really powerful. That was awesome.
It literally divided us into 2 sets. I'm like, if it is Lord of Typhon, which it is, it's either us or this, which basically puts it down to me, Blair, Tilly, or Laurie.
Okay, I'd like to just give a little round of applause to our good team. I thought you played really, really well. There were a couple of standout moves. Congratulations
Great stuff.
to our good team. And thank you for having me in the storyteller role.
Thank you.
Congratulations, good team. This game is over, but the terror continues.
What? Release us.
You're still in Hounslow.
Oh, you were here. I'm here.
I feel sick. Still in Hounslow?
You could never leave.
Good night.
For this game of fancy zip-zap boing.
So Ben, how does a Riot script work?
So in a Riot game, instead of having a demon and some minions, you have all Riot. So this is a 10-player game. It would normally be 1 demon, 2 minions. It is instead 3 Riot. Riot doesn't kill at any point in the night, but they do each get 3 bluffs, just like a regular demon. The cool thing about Riot is that they actually mess with nominations. So in a Riot game, if somebody nominates, the person they nominated immediately dies, and they then have 3 seconds to nominate somebody else, who will then immediately die, and then they'll have 3 seconds, and so on and so forth until somebody decides not to nominate. Then the day ends, and we all go to sleep. After the end of day 3, everybody must nominate until the game is over. If you're nominated on day 3, you must nominate again. You're not allowed to keep it going past day 3.
Okay, going around the town square. First off, we have Chris and Laurie, who are 2 of our 3 Riots.
Yes, we've already gone over Riot, but as we've said, they don't kill in the night. They are all Riots on the evil team, and they force nominations to immediately kill, and for the nominee to then either do nothing and go tonight, or immediately kill somebody else.
Then we have Blair, Elsa here.
Elsa here, as I'm sure you've already seen earlier in the series, gets to guess the whole evil team each day, and if they get it right, the good team wins.
Dom, our first village idiot.
Dom, our first of 2 village idiots. Each night, each village idiot will wake up and select a player and learn that player's alignment. However, if there's more than 1 village idiot, one of them is drunk, and Dom is the drunk one in this instance.
Next, Steve, our 3rd and final Riot.
Our 3rd and final Riot, meaning that they're all sat on the same side of the town square.
Tilly, the fisherman.
Tilly the fisherman, who can, at some point during the game, and she'll probably want to do this early given the nature of Riot, come to me and get some advice to help win the game.
Jon the amnesiac.
Jon the amnesiac, whose ability we've decided is, each day, if the first nominator is a Riot, they die too.
Ken the high priestess.
Ken the high priestess. I don't believe we've seen this one yet on our live shows on this channel. Each night, I will tell Ken who I believe is the player that he would most benefit from speaking to. This player might have good information. This player might be evil and just, I know that they're going to fluff their bluff. It's a character of intuition and wisdom. Ken has to trust that that person has got something for him and that I believe it will come out in the wash.
Holly, our second village idiot.
Second and sober village idiot. We've already gone over village idiot. The important thing to note is that we're probably going to tell Holly the truth, but we're probably going to tell Dom, the other village idiot, a lie.
And let's not forget Sullivan, our Shugenja.
The Shugenja learns which direction around the circle the nearest evil player is. In this instance, Sullivan is sat next to Chris, our Riot, or one of our Riots. So he's going to learn clockwise.
The 3 demon bluffs we'll be giving the Riot team are the Librarian, the Juggler, and the Philosopher. All characters you've seen on this show before.
Yeah, and it's worth keeping in mind, if you ever want to know anything about any of these characters, there's a pretty well-edited wiki available for the Blood on the Clocktower characters. Okay, first things first, we're going to wake up our 3 Riots. We're going to introduce them to one another, and they're each going to be shown the 3 bluffs. Next up, we wake up Dom. Dom, of course, is the drunk village idiot, and will certainly lie to him because he picks his neighbour Steve, who is a Riot. So we tell him Steve is good. Then it's Holly's turn. Holly wakes up and picks Ken, our High Priestess. We, of course, tell Holly that Ken is good. And then we wake up Ken. He's the High Priestess, and we know that Holly knows he's good, so we tell Ken he should have a chat with Holly. Finally, we wake up Sullivan, our Shugenja, and inform him that the nearest evil player is clockwise around the circle.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. And good luck.
Nothing else?
Okay, so Riot game.
Okay. Well, I can tell you, I'm the village idiot.
Oh, nice.
I'm also a village idiot.
Too. Well, I'm probably the okay one because I checked Stephen and he's good.
Okay, I checked Ken and Ken's good.
This is
I
fine.
checked Sully. He's good.
No.
So we got 3 village idiots.
I'm the Shugenja, and I got this way.
Oh, so I look good.
Okay.
I might be drunk, but
There's no
That's
drunk.
good. That's really good.
oh, there's no drunk.
Oh, is there any way?
Oh, there's
to
a
find-
drunk village idiot.
There's a drunk village
Yeah.
idiot. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I suppose I could be puzzle drunk if we've got a puzzle master.
Oh yeah.
Or
Do we have a
lying.
puzzle master? Anyone want to claim that?
Indeed. That would
Could be
be.
an old liar.
Tilly wants to say something.
I'm saying you're good.
I'm good.
Got everyone? What do you want to?
Can I use my ability? I'm not sure how to use it in this setup.
What are you claiming to be?
I'm the fisherman.
Oh.
Well, I suppose we'll pop off into the Storytellers. Oh, okay, I've got some very simple advice for you. Look across the circle.
Great. Got it.
So, if I had an ability that activated in the night, you would have woken me up, right?
I would have done, yeah. So you can reasonably assume that your abilities, and especially given the nature of the game, your ability is probably going to be somewhat passive.
Okay. Is my ability, when I die, I get to learn one of Riot?
That would be a cool ability, but I'm afraid you're cold.
Cold. Okay.
Right!
Whoa.
I don't know why I was that loud. It was unnecessary. I apologise. Nominations are open!
Really?
Do not.
Yes, really.
I nominate Holly.
Okay. Steve dies, Holly dies.
What? I die?
You do!
What?
3,
What?
What?
2,
I don't have to nominate.
1!
What?
Why?
Good night, everybody.
Why did Steve die?
What? I don't know. Oh, wait. Is there a witch? Is there a witch?
What?
So the amnesiac ability has fired.
It did. To be honest with you, it's not that surprising. Riots have got more incentive to nominate in a Riot game than good players have, most of the time. Here we go with night 2. Dom chooses Blair, who of course is our good Alsa here, but he's drunk, so we tell him Blair is evil. And lastly, we wake up Ken. I'm on the opinion that Jon is on the verge of guessing his amnesiac ability, and I think he could use a little help from Ken. So we decide to tell Ken to have a chat with Jon tomorrow.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff, and good luck.
So I checked Blair, I got evil.
I got good.
Okay.
One of you
Oh,
two.
and Holly-
But you checked
dead.
Stephen, and
How
you
did I
got
die? Good.
And you got good.
So you're
the
drunk.
drunk.
I'm probably the drunk one.
Yeah.
Great.
Which means that.
That
Okay,
I'm good.
great. Which means that we're both good.
Yes.
Which makes sense as well because then the Shugenja. Okay, that makes sense.
So we're looking
No,
at
I'm
it.
not the Shugenja.
Well, we could check. We could check.
I
we
believe
could
it.
both check
Pixie.
Chris.
Bluffing Pixie.
That's why I wanted to kill Holly.
I can't figure out how I died.
Holly wasn't a Shugenja.
I was the Shugenja.
I was the village idiot.
And you knew that
Well-
that would reduce it to 2 village idiots with contradictory information rather than having a village
so.
idiot that can confirm things.
I genuinely thought that you were the.
I think you know this game so well.
This is the one. Can I have a backsies?
Can I take some backsies?
I'm the pixie. I thought you were the.
I see. Why did Stephen die?
Amnesiac power.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
It must be your amnesiac power.
Should we have another chat, Ben?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll make it quick. Here's my amnesiac ability. When a riot nominates, they die.
You are very, very warm.
Oh!
I'm happy to come out with what I am now, because I feel like I'm pretty confirmed good.
I got evil.
You did get evil, but you also got the incorrect.
He says he's pixie.
Well, anyways.
I believe him.
Okay, anyways. If you are good, don't nominate me after I say this. And if someone nominates me, I'm gonna just nominate you right back. I'm the also here. So yeah, risky to come out with it because you could just immediately kill me. Please don't. Who do we think I should choose? I think Sullivan's.
So I'll tell you folks my fisherman info.
Okay.
For the town. I was told look across the circle.
3 could be over there. So we could have our evils.
I think all 3 are over there.
So, the crew.
Yeah, exactly.
Directly across.
The people at home.
It's you! See? Look at those riot fingers.
I am aware that I should probably give you guys a bit of time to discuss. So take 10 seconds and then we'll talk nominations.
Chris, what are you?
I'm a librarian that was told no outsiders in play.
Okay. Why did you hold that information for so long?
Nobody asked me.
I mean, nobody asked.
Do your answer here before nominations.
Before nominations are open, I am the also here and I would like to use my guess.
Do you want to hit John's info first?
I would if I have time.
I think it's useful. I've copied what you said, Ken, and said, if is my ability that the first time or when Riot nominates, they die? And he said it was very, very close.
Sounds good.
So so Steve is probably right.
Yeah, I would guess Stephen.
It might be that if a good player is first time that a good player is nominated.
Yeah. So it could be we all get a virgin ability.
Yeah.
Oh, a nominee dies. Yeah.
Yeah, the nominee dies.
So mine means Stephen's evil.
But I think it's close.
Okay, so are we thinking Stephen,
Chris.
Dom, Chris?
It's not me.
No, I don't think it's
Stephen.
Dom.
Could be whoever makes it
Dom's
will
definitely the drunk village.
Ken, remind me what.
I'm going to press you for this.
Yeah. Okay. Oh God. I don't remember what Ken's been saying.
I'm high
Okay.
priestess.
Huh?
I'm high priestess. I got them. This.
Oh, I don't really.
Laurie.
Okay. All right. I'm using my also here guess. I would like to guess Steve, Ken, and Chris.
Nominations are open.
Yeah, fine. Okay. Well, that's fine. We know that. Yeah.
I was seen by good as by Holly. I was seen as good by Holly, so it's unlikely.
Yeah, but we think that.
Well, we think
we
Dom
think
is
there's
definitely
one drunk.
Dom is definitely a drunk or evil.
Can I nominate Sully?
I'm afraid you are too dead, although I understand why you tried that.
Yep. I thought it might be some wacky amnesiac thing.
Cool. I don't want to nominate anyone right now.
Well, I think John is confirmed good.
I think
I'm
so.
too stressed to lie.
Only helps.
No, but your ability.
5.
Yeah, it must be.
So if you're good, you
4.
don't nominate?
Yeah.
3.
Okay, I nominate John.
Okay, John dies. 3.
I nominate Chris.
2. Chris dies. 3.
I nominate Blair.
2. Blair dies.
Oh, we get to do it again?
3.
I nominate Laurie.
2. Laurie dies. And the game is over and the good team is
I was just in gut! I thought he was trusting.
Incredible!
Yes, Jimmy!
What happened? I spent most of that game chatting about shit with David.
You missed the
Literally
chat shit.
You're gonna do all the bloody work! It's so much work! Nothing!
Right.
I orchestrated a whole plan, and you just on a whim, on a fucking whim!
I also
These
picked
fake
the
flowers.
3 when Blair was like, who should I pick? I said the
I don't think
3!
Laura's taking this very well, guys.
I just cut through and is Blair 7 for 7?
7 for 7!
That is huge. Dom's ended his losing streak.
I'm so thrilled. I've ended my losing streak as a drunk village idiot.
And that's how you came into the studio, too.
You need to watch it, Chris. I'm such thin ice.
Okay, everyone, let's do the old roll call. So we will kick off with our fisherman, whose advice was look across the town square. That's because two riots were sat over there, as I'm sure you've all noticed. Blair was our Alsa here, who did not guess correctly, but did kill correctly. We have our drunk village idiot Dom, who on night one selected a riot and learned good. Our sober village idiot, Holly, selected Ken and learned good. Ken was our high priestess, so obviously I sent him to Holly. John was narrowing in on his amnesiac ability. You were close, you weren't quite there. It was each day, if a riot nominates first, they die too.
That's pretty good.
And that's why I sent Ken to you, because you were narrowing in on it. And that just leaves us with our three riots, whose bluffs were librarian,
and Sullivan.
juggler, and philosopher. Oh yes, some bloke.
It's just information that's pretty key.
That's game solving.
Sullivan was the ungrateful bastard.
Ungrateful bastard! You gave me nothing! You gave me nothing!
This is what he does, Sullivan. This is what he does.
I gave you a nice thumbs across.
I know.
Universal sign of friendship.
I love it when the season ends with everyone just in a really good place.
Yeah.
Everyone loves each other.
Please don't fund this again.
Cut that.
Wait, what were the three
Wait, so, yeah, who
bluffs?
was...
Finishing that up, our three demon bluffs were librarian, juggler, and philosopher. And that concludes our second playthrough of an Eldritch demonstration.
I think Sullivan was still skipped in that.
He never went over.
You were a village idiot. You picked me, right? Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
Oh, yeah.
Which I haven't guessed as much. That's
Because you killed him, he wasn't alive to activate his ability.
I've been good, fine.
Really? What? So they hadn't planned it?
No, it just went.
If you killed anyone else, you would have been dead.
Hey, I didn't know.
That's crazy.
And that's it for this season finale of No Rolls Barred Plays Blood on the Clocktower. No more puns, just the sound of silence and the things that lurk in the dark. Get on board.
Thankfully, Sullivan doesn't rhyme with anything.
Bummervan.
Oh, fuck! Not Bummervan. Bummervan.
Bummervan.
Rhymes with that.
That's
All
Sullivan, rhymes with Bummervan.
Bummervan. Oh, no!
Oh, not the brown Bummervan. Bum Allen.
Bum Allen.
Nice. It's not a slur, I own it.
Bummy Blake.
Bummy Blake, that's
Bummy
really
Blake
good.
is good.
Bummy Blake.
Bummy Blake is so powerful. It just rhymes so well with Laurie.
It does
Bum
rhyme so
Gracey.
well.
Bum Gracey.
Right, or
Gracey
John,
sounds-
Bum Burns.
Do you know what?
or Ben Bums.
Bum Gracey sounds like some sort of like 1930s gangster.
Yeah.
Bum Gracey.
Or a detective.
Yeah,
Bum
he's a
Gracey.
PI.
No,
Yeah.
Bum Gracey, PI.
Definitely
She was a dame.
a gangster who's very sensitive about being called Bum Gracey and shoots anyone who calls him it. I don't like that name.
It's just Bum.
He hates his surname. It's too effeminate, Gracey. Just call me Bum.
If James Petbum doesn't get put this in,
Yeah.
he's a coward.
Yeah, come
Sorry,
on,
you mean
come on,
Bum
Bum,
Pepper?
come on, Bum Pepper.
Bum Pepper.
Oh, Bum Pepper's a bad scene. You don't want to put Pepper up there.
I think Rosie Bumbles will like this.
Rosie Bubbles is good. Or Bumsy Nicholls.
Bumsy Nicholls.
Bumsy Nicholls. Bumsy Nicholls. Oops, Bumsy Nicholls.
Fucking when your mum says you've got Bugsy Malone at home. Bum, 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 bum. Bum,
Bum, bum, bum, bum, bum, bum, bum, bum, bum, bum, bum.